Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. We're excited to have you here with us today as we explore China's 26-story pig skyscraper, the biggest single-building pig farm in the world, with a capacity to slaughter 1.2 million pigs a year. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Located on the southern outskirts of Azhou, a city in central China's Hubei province, is an immense apartment-style building that looms over the main road. However, this towering structure is not intended for office workers or families. Standing at an impressive 26 stories, it holds the title for the largest single-building pig farm in the world, capable of slaughtering 1.2 million pigs annually. This colossal farm serves as China's solution to meet the relentless demand for pork, which is the country's most sought-after source of animal protein. As a testament to this insatiable appetite, the farm commenced operations in early October, welcoming its initial 3,700 sows into the facility. The company responsible for this modern masterpiece is Hubei Zhongxin Kaiwei Modern Farming. The pig farm has two buildings. Behind the operational site, an identical-looking building of equal scale is nearing completion. When fully running, they will provide a combined area of 800,000 square meters of space, with the capacity for 650,000 animals. The 4 billion yuan, $554 million, farm has gas, temperature and ventilation-controlled conditions, with animals fed through more than 30,000 automatic feeding spots at the click of a button in a central control room. High is not only the floor, but also the degree of digital intelligence. How are pigs raised in the building? The staff intelligently and accurately control the temperature, humidity, feeding and watering of each floor in the central control room, and at the same time monitor every corner of the pig house through high-definition cameras. There are dedicated passages for people, pigs, objects, materials, etc., and the environment is neat and clean. Coming here is like walking into a modern factory. In the central control room on the first floor, large and small screens display real-time information on water and power supply, temperature and humidity, feeding and other information on each floor. There is a cross-flow between the floors, and personnel must go through strict disinfection procedures before entering the venue, thereby effectively reducing the risk of disease transmission. Live pigs must pass through the super-large elevator when entering and exiting the building. There are a total of 6 special elevators with a maximum load of 10 tons in the building. After getting off at the pig unloading area, the pigs enter the basement floor of the building through the underground passage. Hundreds of pigs can take the elevator upstairs at the same time, and after arriving at the corresponding floor, the breeder will guide them to check in their own dormitory. Each floor of the building is equipped with an automatic control system. From the 3rd floor to the 26th floor, the pig house, it is different from the dirty and smelly environment of traditional pig raising, and there is no obvious odor. Positioning bars, intelligent environmental control, precision feeding and other equipment can be seen everywhere. Each floor has a space of about 14,000 square meters, and there are also dorms, delivery rooms, and nursery and fattening areas. How much feed the pigs eat, how much water they drink, and the indoor temperature and humidity can all be seen, which is convenient for real-time understanding of their diet and health status. The big data system can record the breeding level and health status of pigs on each floor and analyze, timely adjust and optimize the feed according to the growth stage of pigs. The temperature and humidity control, feeding and water feeding of each floor have been automated, and through precise control, a better growth environment is provided. The common feature of these pig breeding buildings is high production. The 26-story pig breeding building has a maximum stock of about 300,000 pigs, and the annual slaughter volume can reach 600,000 after full production. How many people do they need to support such a large scale? After the pig breeding building is fully put into use, only 10 to 12 staff members on each floor are needed to manage the eating, drinking, and sleeping of more than 10,000 pigs. Compared with traditional farms, The production has been greatly improved. Efficiency, saving labor cost. High-rise pig farming can save land. The basis of a high degree of concentration, it is easy to realize mechanized and intelligent farming, while reducing labor costs.
This model poses challenges to the land use and safety of agricultural breeding, and puts forward higher requirements for the governance of modern agricultural and animal husbandry enterprises. How to operate buildings to raise pigs conveniently and efficiently has also brought many technological innovations and breakthroughs. In order to ensure indoor sanitation, the ground of each floor of this 26-story pig breeding building in Ujjo has a certain angle of inclination, so that after the automatic sprinkler system on the top and the cleaning pipes on the ground come out, the water can flow into the ground along the ground. Sewage discharge system, and finally into the sewage treatment center. If you want to raise pigs, you must pass 2 hurdles to get the land use index and pass the environmental impact assessment, but these 2 hurdles are not easy to pass. While raising pigs in buildings can save a lot of land, the supporting environmental protection facilities are approved, constructed and operated simultaneously with the buildings. Under the same scale, pig raising becomes more land-saving and environmental protection facilities are more convenient, which effectively solves the problem of traditional pain points of pig farming. Raising pigs upstairs is by no means driving pigs upstairs. Moving from bungalows to high-rise buildings, raising pigs in high-rise buildings is by no means as simple as driving pigs upstairs. High-level pig raising is an integration of a series of innovations, such as environmental protection innovation, management innovation, technological innovation. Behind the series of innovations is the use of industrialized thinking to do modern agriculture, which is an innovative measure for the breeding industry to develop towards clustering, refinement and greening. However, how far high-rise pig raising can go has yet to be tested by the market. The high cost is first of all the first hurdle that high-rise pig raising must pass. Raising pigs seems to have a low threshold. Once the pigs are raised intensively, especially the construction of high-rise buildings to build modern breeding workshops, a large amount of capital will be required in the early stage. The company has planned 2 of the same pig breeding buildings, with a designed annual slaughtering pig production of 1.2 million heads and a total investment of 4 billion yuan.
According to industry insiders, the average cost of a pig farm is about 30% higher than that of a traditional flat-floor pig farm. According to reports, the average investment cost per head of a company's building pigs that has been put into operation is about 2,500 yuan. In addition to the need for a large amount of capital investment, the public also has concerns about the disease prevention and control, sanitary conditions and the quality of pork produced by high-rise pig raising, and there are many voices of doubt. According to public information, most pig raising high-rises adopt a cement plus metal, rough room structure, and pigs can move freely in the floors. Some experts also pointed out that how to control the biological security defense line in the case of high-density pig farming is a risk point that needs to be vigilant at all times. In this regard, in order to avoid bringing bacteria and viruses into the pig raising workshop, the pig raising building is managed in closed partitions. The pig house is equipped with an intelligent disinfection system, and employees leave the park once every 2 weeks on vacation. Before re-entering, it is necessary to take a bath and disinfect 3 times. After passing through the drying and disinfection procedures, it enters the pig breeding building, and meals are provided separately by the canteen in the park. After the live pigs go upstairs, will the quality of pork be discounted? There may be some differences in flavor and taste from free-range pigs, but there is no need to worry about the quality. In addition, breeding enterprises can also improve the pig breeding environment through intelligent control systems such as lighting and ventilation. According to the analysis of market institutions, at present, large-scale pig farming accounts for about 20% to 30% of the pig breeding volume. Under the dual stimulus of policies and markets, Large-scale pig farming represented by high-rise pig farming may become the outlet in the future. However, under the wind, can pigs fly? In order to maintain the sustainability of the high-rise breeding model, first of all, we must select the breeding species, produce more litters, breed more, do a good job in environmental control such as sewage treatment, and grasp the key to the health of pigs. In terms of management, it is also necessary to optimize management to ensure efficient operation while ensuring production safety and improving efficiency and profitability. The initial construction cost of high-rise large-scale pig farms is large, and it is necessary to effectively deal with the pig cycle and plan ahead. The process of raising pigs in high-rise buildings needs to be further standardized. Industry standards should be formulated to guide scientific construction and standardize management.
The evolution of building pig farming in China has been characterized by significant changes and advancements over the years. The country has a long history of pig farming, with the industry undergoing various transformative stages to meet the demands of a growing population and changing market dynamics. 1. Traditional practices. Traditional pig farming in China used to involve small-scale backyard operations where farmers raised pigs for local consumption. These farms were typically small in size, had limited technology, and followed conventional farming methods that were labor-intensive. 2. Government initiatives. In the 1950s, the Chinese government recognized the importance of pig farming for meeting the protein needs of its population. To increase pork production, it introduced policies that encouraged rural households to raise pigs. This led to the establishment of more large-scale pig farms, managed collectively by local communities, and helped in improving productivity. 3. Industrialization and intensification. During the 1980s and 1990s, China experienced rapid economic growth, urbanization, and an increasing urban middle class with higher meat consumption. To meet the rising demand, pig farming underwent a significant transformation. Farms became larger and more intensive, utilizing modern technologies, such as breeding techniques, better feed formulations, and improved housing systems. 4. Consolidation and commercialization. Starting from the late 1990s, China witnessed a wave of consolidation in the pig farming industry. Small-scale farms were merged or replaced by larger commercial enterprises, allowing for economies of scale and improved efficiency. This trend continued to gain momentum, leading to the emergence of large-scale, vertically integrated pig farming corporations. 5. Technological advancements. In recent years, China has invested heavily in developing advanced technologies for pig farming. This includes the adoption of automated feeding systems, climate control, waste management systems, and the use of biotechnology for improved genetics and disease resistance in pigs. These advancements help enhance productivity, reduce environmental impact, and improve animal welfare. 6. Disease challenges and modernization. The pig farming industry in China faced significant challenges due to disease outbreaks, like the African swine fever (ASF) in 2018 to 2019. This crisis prompted the government and industry to reevaluate and modernize the sector. Improved biosecurity measures, stricter regulations, and increased adoption of modern practices are now being implemented to mitigate such risks in the future. Overall, the evolution of building pig farming in China has shifted from traditional, small-scale operations to large-scale, intensive and technologically advanced systems. The industry continues to adapt and innovate, driven by the goal of meeting the growing demand for pork, ensuring food security, and addressing environmental and disease-related concerns. According to the most recent available information, I can provide you with some general numeric data on Chinese pork consumption as of 2020. Please note that these figures might have varied in recent years. 1. Total pork consumption. China is the world's largest consumer of pork. The total annual consumption of pork in China is estimated to be around 50 million metric tons. 2. Per capita pork consumption. On average, each person in China consumes approximately 35 to 40 kilograms of pork per year. This equates to roughly 100 to 110 grams of pork consumption per day. 3. Pork's share of total meat consumption. Pork constitutes a significant portion of overall meat consumption in China. It is estimated that pork accounts for around 65 to 70% of total meat consumption in the country. 4. Changes in pork consumption. Over the past few decades, Chinese pork consumption has increased significantly due to rising incomes and changing dietary preferences. In recent years, there has been a gradual shift towards diversifying meat consumption, with a slight decrease in pork consumption and an increase in poultry, beef, and seafood. Please keep in mind that these figures are approximate, and for the most up-to-date and specific data, it would be advisable to refer to official government or research sources. The process of modern Chinese pig slaughterhouses may vary slightly depending on the specific facility, but here is a general step-by-step outline. 1. Arrival and unloading. Live pigs are transported to the slaughterhouse by trucks or trailers. Upon arrival, the pigs are unloaded and moved into holding pens or chutes. Two. Stunning. Anesthesia or stunning is carried out to render the pigs unconscious, reducing their pain and distress. The most common stunning methods used in modern Chinese slaughterhouses are electrical stunning or carbon dioxide gas stunning. 3. Bleeding. Once the pigs are stunned, they are quickly moved to the bleeding area. A sharp knife or mechanical slaughtering device is used to sever the blood vessels in the pig's neck, ensuring effective bleeding. 4. Scalding. After bleeding, the pigs are moved to a scalding tank or mechanical scalding unit. Scalding helps to soften the hair and facilitate hair removal during the subsequent processing steps. 5. Hair removal. The scalded pigs are passed through a mechanical device called a dehairing machine. This machine rotates the carcass while rubber fingers or discs remove the hair from the pig's skin. Six. Evisceration. The evisceration process involves removing the internal organs of the pig. Skilled workers make incisions along the pig's belly, carefully removing the internal organs, including the heart, liver, lungs, and intestines. Seven. Inspection and cleaning. Once the evisceration is complete, the carcasses are visually inspected for any abnormalities or signs of disease. The carcasses may also undergo a thorough cleaning with water jets or brushes to remove any remaining debris or contaminants. Eight. Chilling. The cleaned carcasses are transferred to a chilling area or refrigerated room. Controlled temperature conditions are maintained to inhibit bacterial growth and ensure proper meat preservation. Nine. Cutting and processing. At this stage, the chilled carcasses are cut and processed into different cuts of meat, such as chops, ribs, hams, and sliced pork. Skilled butchers or automated cutting machines are used to portion the meat according to specific customer requirements. Packaging and storage. The processed meat is packaged using suitable wrapping materials, such as plastic or vacuum-sealed bags. Proper labeling and storage are ensured to maintain quality and safety standards before distribution to markets or further processing facilities. It's important to note that the process described above is a general outline and may not encompass all variations or details specific to individual slaughterhouses. Additionally, it's crucial for these facilities to adhere to local regulations and industry standards to ensure animal welfare and food safety.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time and attention. Please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like, comment and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. We look forward to seeing you again soon.